Not every color of electrical tape has a standard purpose for re-identifying wires. The color code for electrical tape variations depends on the industry, application, and regional standards. However, some common color codes for electrical tape include black, typically used for the hot wire in AC power systems. White is typically used for the neutral wire in AC power systems. Green or green with a yellow stripe is typically used for the ground wire in both AC and DC power systems. Red, in automotive wiring, is often used for positive connections, for example, battery cables. Blue, in automotive wiring, is often used for negative connections, for example, ground wires. Yellow is sometimes used for control wiring or special circuits. In some cases, other colors may be used for specific purposes, such as orange in telecommunications, sometimes used for bundle identification. Purple is used in some industrial applications for high voltage wires. Brown in some European countries is used for the hot wire. It is important to note that the color coding of electrical tape can vary depending on the applicable standards and practices in the specific industry and region. It is always best to refer to the appropriate documentation or consult with a qualified electrician for guidance on the correct color coding for any particular application. Electrical tape is primarily used to insulate electrical wires and connections. It's made of materials like vinyl, cloth, or rubber, providing a protective layer against electrical shock and preventing short circuits. The adhesive on the tape ensures it sticks securely to the wires, maintaining insulation and preventing unraveling. Different types of electrical tape are designed for specific voltage levels and temperature ranges. Some tapes are suitable for low-voltage applications, while others are designed to withstand high temperatures and voltages. Selecting the correct type of tape for the application is crucial to ensure safety and prevent electrical hazards. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines for the proper use of electrical tape, including color coding and application methods. Adhering to NEC standards helps ensure consistent and safe electrical installations. In residential wiring, black electrical tape is commonly used to insulate hot wires, white tape for neutral wires, and green tape for ground wires. This color coding helps electricians quickly identify the purpose of each wire, reducing the risk of errors during installation and maintenance. In commercial and industrial settings, the color coding of electrical tape can be more complex. Different colors may be used to identify different voltage levels, circuit types, or control systems. Proper documentation and labeling are essential to maintain a clear understanding of the wiring system. The electrical tape can also be used for wire repairs. If the insulation on a wire is damaged, electrical tape can be wrapped around the exposed area to restore insulation and prevent electrical shock. However, it is important to use the correct type of tape and apply it properly to ensure a reliable repair. When applying electrical tape, it's important to wrap it tightly and overlap each layer to create a secure seal. This helps prevent moisture and contaminants from entering the connection, which can lead to corrosion and electrical failures. Proper application techniques are essential to maximize the effectiveness of the tape. The lifespan of electrical tape can vary depending on the environmental conditions and the quality of the tape. Exposure to extreme temperatures, moisture, and UV radiation can degrade the tape over time, reducing its insulation properties. Regular inspections and maintenance can help identify and replace worn or damaged tape. In addition to its primary use for insulation, electrical tape can also be used for other purposes, such as bundling wires together or providing a protective layer for cables. Its versatility makes it a valuable tool for electricians and DIY enthusiasts alike. When selecting electrical tape, it's important to consider the voltage rating, temperature rating, and adhesive properties. Choosing a tape that is appropriate for the application will ensure optimal performance and safety. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions when using electrical tape, and consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns. The proper use of electrical tape is essential for maintaining safe and reliable electrical systems. Understanding the different types of tape, color codes, and application techniques will help you avoid electrical hazards and ensure the longevity of your wiring. Remember to always prioritize safety when working with electricity and use appropriate personal protective equipment. Electrical tape is available in various widths and thicknesses to accommodate different wire sizes and applications. Wider tapes are often used for larger wires or for wrapping multiple wires together, while thinner tapes are suitable for smaller wires and tight spaces. The thickness of the tape also affects its insulation properties and durability. High-quality electrical tape is resistant to abrasion, chemicals, and UV radiation. These properties help protect the wires from damage and ensure the tape's longevity in harsh environments. When working in damp or wet conditions, it's important to use moisture-resistant electrical tape. This type of tape is designed to prevent moisture from penetrating the connection, which can cause corrosion and electrical failures. Moisture-resistant tape is often used in outdoor applications or in areas where condensation is likely to occur. Some electrical tapes are specifically designed for use in high-temperature environments. These tapes are made of materials that can withstand extreme heat without melting or losing their insulation properties. High-temperature tapes are commonly used in industrial applications, such as motor windings and heating elements. Electrical tape is also available in different colors for identification purposes. In addition to the standard colors like black, white, green, red, and blue, other colors such as yellow, orange, purple, and brown may be used to identify specific circuits or functions. The color coding system helps electricians quickly identify and troubleshoot wiring problems. When using colored electrical tape for identification purposes, it's important to follow a consistent and documented system. This ensures that everyone working on the electrical system understands the color codes and can easily identify the different circuits and functions. The documentation should include a detailed explanation of the color codes and their corresponding applications. In some cases, it may be necessary to use multiple colors of electrical tape to identify a wire or connection. For example, a wire may be wrapped with both black and red tape to indicate that it is a hot wire in a 240-volt circuit. The combination of colors provides additional information about the wire's purpose and voltage. Electrical tape should be stored in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight and extreme temperatures. This helps prevent the tape from drying out or becoming brittle, which can reduce its adhesive properties and insulation performance. Proper storage is essential to maintain the quality and effectiveness of electrical tape. When disposing of used electrical tape, it's important to follow local regulations and guidelines. Some types of electrical tape may contain hazardous materials that require special handling and disposal procedures. Check with your local waste management agency for more information. Electrical tape is an essential tool for any electrician or DIY enthusiast. Its versatility, ease of use, and protective properties make it indispensable for a wide range of electrical applications. By understanding the different types of tape, color codes, and application techniques, you can ensure safe and reliable electrical connections. Remember to always prioritize safety when working with electricity and use appropriate personal protective equipment. Regular inspections and maintenance of electrical tape can help prevent electrical hazards and extend the life of your wiring system. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that your electrical system is safe, reliable, and efficient. Electrical tape is not a substitute for proper wiring techniques. It should only be used to insulate and protect electrical connections that have been properly made and secured. Never use electrical tape to repair damaged wires or connections that are exposed to excessive stress or vibration. In these cases, it's important to replace the damaged components with new ones. Before working on any electrical system, always disconnect the power supply and verify that the circuit is energized. This will help prevent electrical shock and ensure your safety. Use a voltage tester to confirm that the circuit is energized before touching any wires or connections. When working with electrical tape, wear appropriate personal protective equipment such as gloves and safety glasses. This will help protect you from electrical shock and other hazards. Avoid touching the adhesive side of the tape with your bare hands, as this can reduce its adhesive properties. Always use a clean, dry cloth to apply pressure to the tape and ensure a secure bond. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it's best to hire a qualified electrician to perform the work. Electrical work can be dangerous, and it's important to have the necessary skills and knowledge to do it safely. A qualified electrician can ensure that your electrical system is installed and maintained according to code and that it is safe and reliable. Electrical tape is a valuable tool for maintaining the safety and integrity of your electrical system. By using it properly and following the guidelines outlined above, you can help prevent electrical hazards and ensure the longevity of your wiring. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity and consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns. In addition to its use in electrical wiring, electrical tape can also be used for other applications such as wrapping tool handles to improve grip, marking cables for identification, and repairing minor damage to plastic or rubber items. Its versatility makes it a useful tool for a variety of tasks. When using electrical tape for non-electrical applications, it's important to choose a tape that is appropriate for the specific task. Some tapes are more resistant to moisture, chemicals, or UV radiation than others. Consider the environmental conditions and the demands of the application when selecting a tape. Electrical tape is an essential tool for any homeowner, electrician, or DIY enthusiast. Its versatility, ease of use, and protective properties make it indispensable for a wide range of tasks. By understanding the different types of tape, color codes, and application techniques, you can ensure safe, reliable, and efficient electrical connections. Remember to always prioritize safety when working with electricity and use appropriate personal protective equipment. Regular inspections and maintenance of electrical tape can help prevent electrical hazards and extend the life of your wiring system. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that your electrical system is safe, reliable, and efficient.